Good morning. I have turned my day cycle around. Yesterday or this morning, I went to bed like 5 in the morning. Yeah, I'm not that good at it. I'm a night person basically. I really enjoy being up late night, so it's during the night where I'm most inspired to play music, create music, or create creative stuff, so to speak. Luckily, I got a fireman and a cop as neighbors. And that pretty much means that when I moved in here, I was pretty nervous for being really loud, as a musician tend to be. But I asked them that if I'm being too noisy or whatever, and their answer were like, "Did you play anything? We didn't hear a thing." And they were eating like 10 meters away from my door down here. So I'm enjoying being down here because I can be as noisy as I want to, which is just perfect for being a musician, even with a cop and a fireman as neighbors. But yeah, there is a small problem of being noisy. It's your hearing damage or ear damage. I sadly have some problems with my ears because I tend to play pretty loud down here because I got a 100-watt head amp, which were my main amp for a while, but then I stepped down to a 30-watt amp connected to a 2x12 cabinet with greenbacks for you geeks out there. But that pretty much means that it's still plenty loud down here, and currently my right ear is really messed up because I can only hear bass with my right ear. No mids, no treble, only bass and tinnitus. My left ear, however, is no bass whatsoever. It's just no bass at all. Only mids and treble and tinnitus. And that is gonna be stuck like that for the rest of my life. Yeah, I ruined my ears as a musician. That's one of the worst things that you can do. So yeah, and that's just a fair warning for you guys. Turn down the volume, even though it's really funny to play loud. Okay, trust me, it's really funny. But your ears is taking damage of it. So there's that. Speaking of playing really loud, back in the very old days when you were gigging arenas and so on, so cool things, back then you had to have stacks and stacks of cabinets and amps just to make sure that everybody in the back heard you. But today you don't need that. You can just mic up your 0.1 watt amp or whatever, just mic it up a quiet place and put it out in the PA system and you are golden. Yeah. Talking about gigging, back in Denmark when I was living there on the college that I were at for 2 years, I was gigging from Monday to Friday every single day. Basically every morning, just to wake everyone up with a song, and everyone was singing, and it's such a nice feeling when you're playing a song and everyone is singing. A whole school, a whole college were singing the song that I was playing. It's wonderful. But speaking about that, one of the most amazing memories that I have with music was when I was at the music school. I was basically a bassist, a drummer, a guitarist, and a saxophonist, and a singer back then. And no, I'm not good at singing. The thing was that we had a gig one evening, a relative big gig for me at least. And we had two professional sound technicians there just to sort the PA system out and the monitors on stage and mic up the cabinets, and it sounded perfect, by the way. The funny thing was that I was there alone with those two sound technicians, and I was ordered to get up on stage and play a song. They said a song. So I grabbed the bass just to start somewhere, and I played Stand By Me. And soon after, a girl from the very same music school that I were on came up on the stage. I've never heard her sing before, but God Jesus, she could sing like a dream. Young, black, beautiful girl with the soul in her voice starts singing Stand By Me. Absolutely beautiful. Soon after, the guitarist came, and soon after that, the music teacher came with his saxophone and started playing piano and saxophone and was jamming solos with the guitarist. Um, and back and forth and like that, like a chase, so to speak. Really, really nice. Soon after that, the drummer came, and we had a nice, just a jam. The song "Stand By Me" wasn't on the gig list, so to speak, or this song list. So it's just jam. It was amazing. Thing was, when we stopped playing, just imagine this. When I started playing, we were 3 people in the room, right? And when we stopped playing, it was between 150 or 200 people there just cheering for us. That was just amazing. And it sounded so damn good. Yeah, it's one of the most beautiful memories that I ever have from that school. I have gotten questions, a few questions actually. It's saying, could you make guitar lessons? I would like some tasty blues lick in different keys, maybe some classic licks like the intro to Lila Clapton. During my vlogs, I kind of want to step away from the guitar playing and music making because I kind of feel like it's becoming a job for me, even though I'm not getting paid. For me, I obviously love to make music and play guitar and so on, but I kind of don't want to make a guitar video or play guitar in every single video that I make. And while making vlogs, I kind of want to make vlogs, so to speak, not music videos. I'm sorry. Question number 2: how long time have you been playing? I got a picture here. Let me show you. It's me right here playing the bass at a orphanage back in Denmark. Yeah, my mom was an alcoholic for 45 or 47 years, which is horrifying, so I became that little guy there playing the bass on a orphanage. Been living in 3 or 4 different orphanages during my life, which is just nuts. They had alarms on the doors and so on, which that's not funny at all. But yeah, back then, that was back in 98 when I started to play music. Back in 98, that's a very long time. I know for sure I've been playing guitar alone for 13 years, which is just crazy. And the last question, what music school did you attend? I don't know how to pronounce that in both Swedish or English, but it's Musikskolen for Gastronomi, Musik og Design in Vejle in Denmark. It sounded so wrong, but yeah. But yeah, it's in Denmark that I went to music school. I kind of got bullied out because once again my doctor failed me, because I was supposed to take medicine for my ADHD back then. which were okay, I guess. Right now, I'm not on medication, so to speak. Back then, I had to take 3 tablets a day for my ADHD. First tablet made me very, very sleepy. Like, I was, yeah, really sleepy. Tablet number 2, or pill number 2, that I took like 12 o'clock, I could stand up and sleep, which were ridiculous. And third pill that I was supposed to take that day, I couldn't really speak nor stay awake, so people would lift me up into my room. So they just laid me down on the bed for me to sleep, just to wake up the next morning and do it all over again. And I soon stopped being on those pills because it was just ridiculous. Thing was that people thought that I was on drugs, seriously hard drugs, which I actually was, but it was my medication. But yeah, when I stopped being at that school, I were laying in my bed for 14 days just shaking because of those pills when I stopped taking them. It's just that bad. But yeah, I got some wonderful memories from that school, even though that I got bullied out of it. But yeah, that was 3 questions. Oh, it says small note here. Sounds like you need some anger management from the video last night, the fishing stories. Yeah, I kind of need some anger management. Yeah, actually, talking about that. This is my main guitar, right? Look at that. It was from when I smashed it into the ground. Same thing there. I couldn't nail a solo and I smashed my guitar because of that. It's that bad. But yeah, I got that under control. I went to the shrink and fixed the problem. So now I'm a really calm guy. Trust me, I'm a really nice and calm guy. So yeah, there's that. I have been talking way too much in this vlog. I know, but I'm a very talkative guy. Thing is that since I went up that late today, I couldn't really show you anything outside because it's very dark outside right now. And if I show like this, it's like 11 p.m. Yeah, it's that late, so I can't really show you anything. I'm sorry for that. So you got some stories and whatnot, and a warning about hearing damage or ear damage, so to speak. But yeah, if you have more questions, just ask away, for God's sake. Again, I'm a very talkative guy here, so just go for it, and I'll try to answer all of them. And by the way, I hope I doesn't want I weren't too negative in the prior clip with the Lila thing, so to speak, because I don't really want to make this vlog into a hey, let me teach you this on the guitar, because I can make other videos too, you know. Also, for the Lila trick, let me get you a trick here. Use your ears. Listen to the riff over and over and over again, and suddenly you can just play it. I've been listening to that song a gazillion times, and I bet you I can just play you that riff. But then again, I've been playing guitar for 13 years. It's kind of natural for me to just grab the guitar and play whatever pops to mind. So yeah. But anyway, take care, have a nice night, and take it easy.